Mian Hussain.
Comes the Montreal native, Mian Hussain.
Mentioned you've seen him on Well TV before in Gatineau, Quebec. In February, this guy was an amateur standout. He was one step away from going to the Olympics. Lost in the qualifiers to Custio Clayton, who went on to represent Canada, but Clayton was a guy he actually defeated in the amateurs before, so it could have gone either way. Decided right away he was going to turn pro. And what's interesting here, Mark, is something that Hussain told us on the telecast last time. He wants to be a welterweight. When we first saw him, we thought maybe he would settle in at 154. He fought at 152 as an amateur. He's making those steps down the contract weight tonight at 149.
Yeah, he's been coming down, as you saw on the screen. February 16th, won a 4-round unanimous decision over Sylvester Walczak in Gatineau. That was seen live on Well TV.
And he admitted he was not impressed with his own performance. He wasn't particularly happy with it. The order of the card got changed. You know, there were certain scheduling things that might have led to that.
Back home in Montreal, sporting his Montreal Canadiens jersey. In the home of the legendary National Hockey League organization, Montreal Canadiens.
I'm always for any excuse to play some R. Kelly, so good for you, Mian Hussain.
We have Superman later, now we have Super Maïm right now. Let's go up to Chris Gauthier.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the three judges sitting at ringside to score this 6-round battle in the welterweight division, a co-presentation of mise au jeu and video talk. Sylvain Leblanc, Claude de Paquette et Benoît Hussain. L'arbitre, referee in charge, Jean-Guy Rousseau. D'abord, dans le coin rouge, portant la culotte rouge, orné d'or et de gris et pesant 149 livres. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red with gray and gold trim, each at the scale at 149 pounds. En 17 combats, il a 11 victoires, 9 KO, with a record consisting of 11 victories, 9 coming by way of knockout, his 17 professional bouts. Mesdames et messieurs, de Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, Basilio Silva. Son adversaire, dans le coin bleu, porte la culotte verte et blanche et pèse également 149 livres. Across the ring, his opponent fights out of the blue corner, wears green with white trim. He also weighed in at 149 pounds. Vaincu en 4 combats, 4 victoires, 3 par KO, undefeated in 4 professional bouts, a perfect 4 victories, 3 coming by way of knockout. Médaille de bronze aux Jeux Panaméricains 2011, champion canadien amateur 2011. Bronze medalist at the 2011 Pan American Games and 2011 Canadian Amateur Champion, fighting out of Montreal, de Montréal, Super Mian Hussain.
Second bout of the evening, 31-year-old Basilio Silva, 22-year-old Mian Hussain.
Hussain with the height advantage, but isn't a big jabber, more of an awkward guy. Likes to load up on his shots. He was a very good spoiler as an amateur, but wants to be a power puncher as a pro, loves to go for the knockout. Said that's what he wants here tonight to make up for his last appearance on Well TV when he went the distance.
See the southpaw on the green. Hussain throws a 1-2 coming out of the corner.
The knock on Hussain in the last fight against Sylvester Walczak was he looped some of his punches. He was throwing some uppercuts from a distance, hoping to straighten things out here tonight. He throws a good left hand when he throws it down the pipe.
Hussain sticking the jab out. Good. Guys tie up. Silva tries to land a shot. They clash heads, but Hussain gets in a hard shot to the body. And a good right hook from Hussain. Hussain coming out throwing crisp punches tonight.
Hussain looks physically stronger here tonight at 149 than he ever has in his career, at least in terms of optics, taking a look at his body. As much as this might be the biggest step up for Hussain, for Silva, of the 11 wins that he has in his career, it's only 5 victories amongst the fighters whom he's defeated.
Hussain means business with these punches.
Again, he's not going to break CompuBox records, but what he does throw is typically quite meaningful.
Hard right to the, kind of like the top of the head of Silva.
He snuck a left hand in there that made Silva readjust his footing there a moment ago.
Oh, and a hard left, but Silva just keeps coming forward. In fact, that actually had Silva mount his best offense in the first couple minutes of the fight, and then he's warned for a low blow.
Again, he has that winning mentality coming in here. He's not looking to hold, not looking to go rounds. When he gets hurt, he's looking to fight back.
Straight left from Hussain drives Silva back. And a left again from Hussain.
Again, that was a punch that he was kind of swinging with against Walchak tonight. He straightened that out significantly, and it's doing some significant damage here in the opening round.
It's kind of nice jab and nice 1-2 and a right hook from Hussain. End of round 1, scheduled for 6. Mian Hussain, Basilio Silva, trading leather here at the Bell Center in Montreal.
Well, I'll say this about Silva. We'll see it in the replays, but particularly some of those sweeping hooks and those straight left hands, those lower level opponents, a lot of those shots would have put them on the canvas for good.
Here's some of the words of wisdom in the corner. There's a good straight left.
This is where Hussain likes to do a lot of his work. He likes to initiate exchanges and then look for that whipping left uppercut to the body, or try and curl something around his opponent's guard.
There's a good right hook.
Landed a whole pile of those in the first round. Silva stood up to them.
You'll be seeing the scorecard of our French colleagues as this bout is being televised all over Canada.
Their thoughts will typically reflect our own, but not always.
Is that the Well TV disclaimer? And a big shot, and down goes Silva.
Well, those scorecards might be irrelevant in this one. Silva took some serious punishment in round 1.
I was thinking it was only a matter of time before he walked into something. I was thinking maybe Hussain could set a trap, but now Hussain's going to go after him. Good shot to the body. And he has basically more than 2 minutes to try to end this thing. That was a shot to the body that had Silva going back. Now Silva's holding on.
Hussain's corner telling him not to fall in, to be a little bit careful. But
right.
Silva still not on steady legs.
Left to the body. Silva chasing, Hussain chasing Silva around the wing. Hard shot and down goes Silva. His head hit the canvas. This fight is over. Devastating knockout. Make that 5-0 with 4 knockouts for Mian Hussain.
Hussain had a knockout of the year candidate in his first professional bout. He was upset that he didn't get one in the last fight. I think he more than made up for it here tonight. Santos spent 3 minutes eating those in the first round. He just could not continue doing that.
I will admit, you know, when we did the fight in Gatineau, Hussain, that really didn't come away impressed. Tonight, very impressed.
And he seemed to have an entirely different demeanor here tonight as well. We mentioned that there was a little bit of a last-minute card change in Gatineau, with Francis Lafreniere's fight getting added to the card about 10 minutes before we went to air. So Hussain's fight got moved around. He looked a little dry. We mentioned a little underprepared, perhaps. Tonight he came out and meant business, and he did what he was looking to do.
Let's check a look at the replay. I believe this is knockdown number 1 with the right hook, followed up by the straight left hand. Little right hook inside, and then bang with the left right there. Actually, this is the second knockdown. There's the left hand, and there you see the head plummet off the canvas.
Well, it's a win that looks good on paper, as good on paper as it does on film, against a guy with 17 professional fights.
As we see, Basilio Silva is all right. Let's go up to ring announcer Chris Gauthier with the official announcement.
Mesdames et messieurs, le gagnant du combat par KO à 1 minute 24 secondes du deuxième round. The winner principal by knockout at 1 minute 24 seconds of the second round. Super Mian Hussain.
As we see Mian Hussain, very impressively.
Well, there was a lot of buzz about him coming out of the amateurs. Him and his brother were both Canadian national champions, the first brother pairing to do that since Otis and Howard Grant back in 1988. So he was in elite company then, and he's hoping to get in that same type of company as a professional.